What is going on, everybody? It is D-Day, or X-Day, I suppose, would be far more appropriate, because we here, in effect, with the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. 1 and 2, but, well, we're starting with 1. Now, I actually thought that this was out on Friday, and it kind of messed me up when I accidentally realized it was out today. So, we're going to do something kind of weird, kind of funky, but at the same time, kind of good stuff. So we're going to play some Mega Man X. Now, Mega Man X, my personal favorite, even though a lot of people do say that X2 and X3 do improve the gameplay and go on a little bit better. But that's beside the point, because we'll eventually get through all of them. But today, we're going to focus on Mega Man X. And we're going to do it beast mode. We are doing 100% run. That's right. 100% run. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean we're getting absolutely everything. We're getting every upgrade, every energy tank, every heart piece, and of course, the Hadoken. That's all the major stuff. And because I'm so damn good at this game, of course, now that I said that, it's going to come back and bite me in the arse. We're going to try and do it with 0 deaths. I can't promise 0 deaths, but we're going to try our best to do it with 0 deaths. I did this once before on the SNES Classic when I got that. And you know what? I believe we only had 1 single death in the entire 100% run. So let's see if we can top that. Of course, we don't need Rookie Hunter mode because we are not Rookie Hunters. And yes, I've turned off the horrible new filter. It's a shame you can't turn off the borders on the side. Now, I know you can widescreen it, but what I mean is just leave black borders at the side, but that doesn't matter. We'll take care of it all. So just make sure everything is good. Jump. Yeah, it's weird because it's using the Xbox controller buttons, which are a little bit different, but everything is in the proper setup. And all I need to do, all I need to get going. Now, I want to see if these are the improved versions, or if they're still the crappy version. Not so, I shouldn't say crappy versions, but I mean, first off, I love this. This is just so slick already. So good. If you're not aware, Mega Man X is... Oh god, I was looking away for a second. If you're not aware, Mega Man X is one of the kind of pinnacle of Super Nintendo and its top quality side-scroller platform. And you know what? Forget Mega Man 2. It's all about Mega Man X. I don't care what anyone says. This is way better than anything you're gonna get on the NES. We're rocking 16 bits here. None of that 8-bit stuff. Of course, the big one we want, the big important thing that I want to see, if they do use the... No, they don't use the enhanced ports. You saw a little bit of slowdown there. So these are not the enhanced ports, unfortunately. I would have liked if they had improved them a little bit and used the good ports. But I can deal with the slowdown. To me, Mega Man X is synonymous with the slowdown. I grew up with the slowdown. Some people merely adapted to it. I was born in it. And that's why I know what I'm doing when it comes to Mega Man X. And not only am I used to the slowdown, I'm used to 50 hertz slowdown, baby. That's right, good old European 50 hertz. Which is basically 25 frames per second. I know, a very weird number, but still. And that just goes to show how even back in the day, frame rate was important because we all wanted, here in Europe, we wanted our 60 hertz that America had, but no, we didn't get them, did we? We had all the crap. We had 50 hertz because why not? Hey, what's going on, Paul? You're here for some pinnacle of gaming. And I don't just mean me. I mean Mega Man X. Well, first off, this is not the Switch version. But, yes, in the Switch version, you do have to download, if you buy the collection, the all-in-one bundle, you have to download Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. Because, you know, Nintendo. Everyone blames Capcom. Yeah, everyone blames Capcom, but I'm blaming Nintendo because they came up with the situation that created the weird game card physical media situation. You worthless piece of scrap metal, did you think you could defeat me? No, listen. Boom. Here's our boy Zero, way better than X. Zero's the man. Or the man robot, the Mega Man? No. Oh, that's right, lady. We are going top quality, some of the finest platforming games of the 16-bit era and of all time. So, I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He's designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. No modesty on Zero there. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. And, Lily, since we're going old school here, since you only joined a little bit ago and you would have missed what I said at the very, very start, I am basically a master of this game. So what you're going to see is this game played like top tier quality. I'm going to be doing nuts stuff, and it's going to hopefully look badass as well. We got ourselves some Chill Penguin. You can do these in any order, but I always find Chill Penguin to be the easiest to do first. He's an easy boss, as well as there's other reasons that we'll get through now in the level. But one thing I absolutely love about this game, one of the many things I love about this game, is the absolute variety in all the levels. There's very few enemies that are repeated from level to level. It's almost like every level has a good set of enemies just specific to it. Because this is when Capcom made good games. Capcom used to be king. I mean, they're getting back. Capcom are getting back. But they're not there just yet. We got our first capsule upgrade. So, you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. This is Dr. Light, by the way. And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now, it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I've hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers. beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. Well, I am not directionally challenged in Nier. The map is what directionally challenges me. So there we go. We have our first upgrade here. So you can see X's legs are now white because they have the white upgrade, which gives us our dash. And don't worry, Paul. We're gonna get some badass. We're gonna get not just the badass music on Storm Eagle's level, but we're getting the badass music on every level. Because the 16-bit era is probably some of the best music era in, well, the best music era in gaming. And we're going like Mecha Mega Man. I got an achievement. What did I get? Gip my ride. You know what? Oh, we got an achievement. That's not really achievement music, but still. Also, there's very little game volume settings in this, so let me know if something is too loud or too quiet or whatever it is. Then again, I will not be I will not be upset at all if anyone wants to hear less of me and more of this amazing music. So I won't hold that against you. And you know what? Just because it's always cool to do a matrix jump, just like freeze in the air. Just because. So there's our boy Chill Penguin. Come on. Of course, as you'd expect, every boss has their own gimmick and power. Oh my god! I'm losing my touch. No, I still got it. Come on. Oh, I was hoping he would jump at me. He still hasn't done his main ability yet, which I think is strange. Then again, I don't leave him alive. Oh, no, no. Boom. And he's dead. Usually what he does is when he puts those little penguin sculptures down, he can hang from the thing in the ceiling directly above me, and it blows them towards one side. But I destroyed him before he gets a chance to do it. What am I playing Mega Man X on, Paul? This is the PC version, of course. What else would I be playing it on? You think I'm going to play it on my Xbox? Come on. Having said that, I did install something on my Xbox One earlier, but of course, this is the PC version. Oh, I just noticed there was a save feature there as I pressed that. So, one of the real cool things about Mega Man X is not only does every enemy or every boss have a specific weakness to a different boss's weapon, because like all the old Mega Man games, you get their powers. Some of their levels are directly affected by what you do. So, let me show you. This won't directly affect the level, but we're going to hit the boss, Spark Mandrill, because he's weak against what we just got, Shotgun Ice. And again, just listen to that music. So there, we can switch back and forth just between everything. Now, this is technically dropping down here is the wrong way, but I want to show you something just before we go any further. See that? Energy tank. Now, we can't get that just yet, but we'll come back later when we can. We know it's there. 2, 3, and we're up. Oh, what? 4? That usually stops at 3, I think. Damn it, I overjumped. See, I know when they're coming. I can use it to my advantage. Now, this is a perfect example. Yeah, the individual music for every level really highlights the style of the level and the style of the boss and everything to do with it. Now, this mini boss here is a perfect example, you'll see, of why I was hoping for the enhanced ports of this game, but unfortunately they're not. No, I'm trapped. Actually, wait a minute, this is weird. Maybe they are the enhanced ports. Okay, maybe they actually are enhanced ports. Usually, when you're fighting him and he has all those bubbles and stuff, the game slows to a crawl. But it looked like it didn't this time. Which is very nice, because performance matters. And I'm not saying that just because of the old SAG-AFTRA strike. We're gonna do something nice and cool, nice and advanced now in a second. Once we get up to it. Shit. It really does contrast things like Resident Evil as well, because obviously Capcom make this and Resident Evil, and you see a bright, colorful game like this. It's so good. Now, this little heart container, this heart upgrade, this is something you're supposed to come back and get later when you have a certain upgrade that makes it easier to get. We're not going to do that though. We're going to make it easy, and we're going to get a pixel perfect jump just to get it right now, right at the start. Because we don't need any fancy upgrades to get stuff like that. We do things the hard way. And by the hard way, I mean the best looking way. Oh, okay, I forget where I'm going for a second. You also have to be really oh no! You have to be really careful at these ones. Because if he hits you in the air at the wrong time, you'll fall down and die in one of those holes. And we are going, I can't promise it, remember, but we are going for a 100% zero death run. Can't promise the 0 deaths, but I can promise 100%. Now, this guy's weak against ice, like I said. You see why? We'll keep him perma-locked. What's that, Spark Mandrill? You can't do anything against me? And I'm completely ripping your health away? That's such a shame, isn't it? Oh, I missed one. Poor Spark Mandrill, he didn't stand a chance. Oh, of course I'm using the Elite Controller, Paul. When it comes to a controller, this is still the best one going. And even though I grew up playing Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo, it's only right to use the D-pad on this is really good, so it's only right to use this. Now, usually what I do here is I'd go on and fight Armored Armadillo. But I'm not going to do that. Because we're going to move over to Flame Mammoth. And this will give you a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. How completing a certain level first has a direct effect on another level. So naturally, the fire guy, you think, would be weak to ice. But his level is weak to ice. So like, look at all this frozen ice down here. This should be lava, but it's frozen. So we can just do this. And we can get a bunch of secrets from it. Now, you see those blocks up above me? Those like blackish ones, blackish grey ones? They're a secret. You need to do a pixel perfect jump, which I just did and then fecked up. I don't know why I'm doing it yet, because I can't do it yet. So, basically, you saw what I was doing there. Doing the dash and the jump across. There's a secret up there. But I can't get to it yet, so I'll have to come back later. But I can get to this one. And that is the wrong way. So that's another heart container. And we're going to need every heart container. Because we are going 100% run. We're not done just yet. Now, you'd think the extra life is the point of coming up here, right? Wrong. Since we have a leg upgrade, we can kick these blocks down when we slide on them. Get ourselves an extra E-tank. So those E-tanks, what they do is whenever I pick up health, actually, you know what, I can show you. Whenever I pick up health and I have full health, they start checking out, they start filling up the sub-tanks in the bottom left. It's essentially extra health. So when you're almost dead, use one of those. Get you right back to close to max. And believe me, this game is, like, I'm damn good at this game, if I do say so myself. I do struggle with one boss. And even I need those tanks. I know there's people who could beat that boss without getting hit and whatnot, but I need them for that boss. This game took me like 10 years to finish back in the day. And that's not an exaggeration. Literally 10 years. Because at one point I gave up, being unable to beat the last boss. And I eventually came back later and kicked his ass. But see what I mean about these enemies? We're hanging on the pipes, all sorts of stuff. The ones coming down out of the trash compactors. It's all specific stuff. Now this guy's not weak against anything I have, so I'm just going to have to beat him the old-fashioned way. Flame Mammoth. Gotta be real careful. He's a big guy. So when he jumps, you see that ground shake. That hits me, it stuns me. Like that. And of course, what burns? Oil. So what's he throwing around? Oil. He wants to set it on fire and make it harder for me. Messed my jump up. And done. Let's get a little bit of a victory fanfare. Oh, the game has its own fanfare. So we get Fire Wave. Fire Wave is not a great weapon, but it has its uses. Unfortunately, the boss that's weak against Fire Wave is Chill Penguin, and we already destroyed Chill Penguin. But now we'll continue on in the passage that we want. Armored Armadillo, who's weak against what we got from Spark Mandrill. And like every boss, when you hit them with the special, cool stuff happens. This is, yeah, see, I was about to say this is another level that suffers big time from massive slowdown. Especially when you're riding the roller coaster of doom, or the minecart of doom, whatever you want to call it. And there's actually, we've already passed it, but there's a bat in this level that is nowhere else in the entire game. His model is, yeah, here's more slowdown. His model is only used once here. There's our extra energy tank. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the other secret here. You can only get one at a time, usually, because it requires so much damage. That's it there. Oh, I don't even have the helmet upgrade. I couldn't get up there and break those yet. But it doesn't matter. Oh, these blue things that are dropping here with the orange lights on them, they restore our power for... Let me kill some of these and show you. When we swap, you see every weapon has its own individual power level. So they can run out. Think of it as ammo. Those blue ones restore those. And the silver ones restore HP. That was a terrible jump. Now, there's a bunch of secrets in this level, but we're not going to worry about many of them until later. We got one of them already. There's another one oh no! Oh god, I almost died. There's another one considerably later that we have to do at the end of the game. Where's my flamethrower? There we go. Here's another one. If you take too long and kill him, he breaks down enough of the platform, you can't jump up there. Now I'm gonna kind of show you what the secret is, but we'll get to it later. Look at all that slowdown. It's like playing a game on a PlayStation. So up here, there's something nice and fancy. Later, when we have everything else in the game, we come back here. Yeah, I almost died, Lily. See, the momentum is really thrown off during that because you're going so fast. Oh yeah, I need to swap. So, Armored Armadillo. You have to be very careful with this guy until you break off his armor. Just plain Dillo. So we got all his armor off. Now we can hit him at any time we want. And we don't just have to hit him from the front, but he gets wrecked. Yeah, I tried to jump, I think it was left, Lily, and the momentum was kind of carrying me right, so for a split second I was just jumping straight up, and I would have fell right down onto the spikes. And we can't have that. We're attempting that no death run. Last time I played this game, I did the 100% run, and I died once. So this time, we're going to try to do it with 0. Let's save it. Now, here is where my problem comes in. I get to these last 4, and I can't remember which is good against which. I know Storm Eagle is weak against the Chameleon. Chameleon is weak against, I think it's Boomer Kuwanger, who I think is weak against, you know what, I don't know. You know what, we're gonna skip all that stuff for a moment. We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna throw caution to the wind, and we're going with the Storm Eagle. I've actually heard about that, Paul, but I didn't read anything about it yet. I saw a couple of articles on it, and I only saw their headline. I didn't actually read it yet. I can understand why they could possibly do it, because it would get the console into people's homes, into more homes cheaper. And obviously it would be a cheaper, what would we call it, cheaper service to run. Oh, no, 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 no! I almost died again. Oh yes, I hate this level, by the way. You're just in time, Kai. You're only missing a couple of levels of beast mode. But what I want to say about that is, as long as it doesn't gimp the proper one of the consoles, the actual hardware focused one. Let's do a big jump all the way back to the start to get ourselves a heart. A little bit of slowdown. We don't care about that. We can deal with it. Now, I don't remember which one of these is which. For shame, I know. You're really all over that Enter the Gungeon lately, aren't you? I haven't played it myself, but... Now, see, that wasn't worth coming down here at all. But it doesn't matter. There's plenty of cool stuff to do in this level. If I can... I think I can get them all without any upgrades. I mean, we've already got one of them. Here's another energy tank. Now this is really cool. Check this out. The explosive shockwave breaks all the glass. That's forward thinking, Capcom. They're thinking outside the box. Whereas nowadays they're just porting over any crap. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I jumped too high. See, if you're not careful on some of these platforms, if they leave the screen, the enemy respawns. And then, of course, you jump into the air. And what happens then? You get hit and get wrecked. That's not true, Paul. It's the explosions. You cannot tell my childhood otherwise. It's not really worth it for the extra life, but we'll get it anyway. Now this part can be a little bit hard, so I have to be careful in order to do this. Okay, that's there. And we want to jump out and up. You have to kill him first, because if you don't, he can hit you when you're trying to come up and fall down to your death, which no one likes. Flame. Now we're gonna get some extra nice here. Capsule number 2. Yeah, it looks cool, that's all that matters. Looking good is half the battle. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Remember that one ceiling we already found that required us to break it with the headbutt? Well, the one important one. We found the one on the Armored Armadillo level that was just more health. But the other one has a really good upgrade that we're going to go straight back and get after this. Because it's probably the best upgrade in the game. Or at least it's one of them. Oh, extra cool little thing. Look at the color of Mega Man. Or, well, X actually, because this isn't Mega Man. And look at the color of the 1-up. It changes as we cycle through everything. Which is a nice little touch, if you ask me. What do I know? I'm only a Mega Man X beast. Oh, no, no, no. That's fine. Nothing happened. And we get our oh, fucker. Damn it! Actually, have I? I do. I filled up one of my tanks and I'm just working on the other. Notice I already have 3 tanks. That's pro strats right there. Now, unfortunately, I don't have what this guy's weak against. So I'm just going to have to beat him the old-fashioned way. Come on. You think you can do better than that? Shit. I can still hit you. Of course, he likes to try to push you off the edge with everything he does. Come on, this is the best you can do? Your little crappy dive bombs. I can dodge them and hit him with my... Oh, I missed it on that one. And that one. And the quarterback is toast. Don't worry, Paul, I got this. Now, if I remember correctly, Flame Mammoth was weak against the Storm Tornado. But we already wrecked him, old school style, so that's all that matters. But like I promised, we're going back for probably the best upgrade in the game right now. And thanks to the beauty of what we did on the Chill Penguin stage, we can take the quick way. Now here it is. Unfortunately, this can actually go one of 2 ways. Well, one of 3 ways. You can miss and redo it, or you can actually break it to the point where you have to restart the level. But we're gonna go anyway. That's a bad jump. You have to be very, very precise with this jump. Come on, come on. Yes! Have it. And there we go. This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. So, before we go in, we have our standard charge. We have our double charge. And let's see what we get from this. With our upgraded X-Buster, we get a single, double, and triple charge, which attacks so much to the front, even a little bit to the back. We'll see again, a little bit behind. And once it's fully charged, it can be used as a special function for any other weapon. So, like, perfect example. Let's see what happens when we use it on the shotgun ice. It creates a little platform for us to stand on and ride along until it breaks. Some of them are shields, some of them are extra different bits of weapons, some of them are just huge attacks, some of them are extra things just like that. But either way, so far we're balling. Now, what else did I want to do? What did I want to do next? We're gonna go with the Chameleon. Sting Chameleon. There's so many secrets on this level, and we need all of them. This is another perfect example of enemies that you're only going to see on this level. Little camouflage guys. Now, we have seen the lumberjacks before, but you've got the grasshopper dudes, the little camouflage dudes. But we're going up here first. We're going for weird, claw-handed, single-eye Cyclops dude. Who is very easy, but very tedious to kill. You have to jump and hit him in the eye. I think it's kind of symbolic. I think this is a reason why... I should say, I think there is a reason why he's very tedious to kill. And you'll see why after we kill him. Of course, he's smoking, so... he is partially dying. It doesn't help when I miss my charge shot. I don't really have the time to do a full triple charge on this guy. Ah, there he goes. Oh, let's stand here just for fun, because we get thrown up into the air. So we get another capsule, our final capsule at this point, actually. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. And that's what we want. So now we have our full upgrades. We have our helmet upgrade to break blocks. We have our body armor to take 50% less damage. We have our upgraded X-Buster for obvious destruction. And we have our dash upgrade for our legs. I'm doing pretty good, Lily. As you can tell, Mega Man X always puts me in a good mood. How about you? Now we've gone up and tried our secret up there. So let's go down and try our secret down here. Now, unfortunately, I cannot get the secret yet. You do need to come back later and get this one. You need to finish a specific level to have an effect on this one, and then you can come back. But don't worry, we'll be back. I'm like the Terminator. Gotta be careful of these rock guys, the golem bots. Just want to drop out of everywhere. So now we got woodpecker robots. That's pretty unique. It's like there's a robot version of everything in this game. There's even a robot version of robots. Giant mechs. That we can hopefully not sink down into, I won't call it quicksand, but into mud. Oh no, 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 don't fall out of it yet. I want to go up there and get this. Now, I actually really dislike this boss. I'd argue that this boss is probably the hardest one of all the standard bosses. Especially when you don't have his weakness, like we don't have right now. But what he doesn't even know is he's already dead. Damn Karma Chameleon. The 50% extra armor we have is really handy. If you actually have his weakness, if you have the boomerangs, what's really cool is when he hangs from the ceiling, you actually can knock him off the ceiling and prevent him from dropping spikes on us. But of course, we don't have that yet. And if he can't drop them on us, we don't have to dodge them. We got him. Oh, it's actually getting a little bit close. We got him. Didn't even need an energy tank. Pretty devastating in pink. I haven't even noticed. Have we been getting achievements this entire time for every boss? I know we got a couple of achievements now and again for like full armor and a couple of other things, like when we shot off what's his name? Armored Armadillo's armor. Whoa. Try that alliteration. Say that 5 times fast. Armored Armadillo. No, I can't even. Armored Armadillo's armor. Armored Armadillo's armor. Armored. No. It's getting much. It's getting to be a mouthful. So, let's go with our nice little launch octopus. Underwater level time. Because it was the 16-bit era. Every side-scrolling platform game had an underwater level. This can be a little bit tricky, this level too. And this is probably the biggest level known for its slowdown. Oh, you should see the slowdown in, I think it's X2 in the water level. Oh my god, it's rough. But like I said, oh shit. Like I said earlier, I was born in it. Many people just adapted it, but I was born in it, in the slowdown. See what I mean? There's a little bit of slowdown here or there. And I will say this, Even after all these years, I still struggle with dodging these. They're so hard to predict which pattern they're gonna do. Say, slow down. Oh, you know it, Green. You know it. Mega Man for the win. Oh, he hit me. Damn it. He won't eat me when I want him to. No, oh god, we have to be very careful here. He tries to push us back or forward. All those spikes down there, having none of it. Just like this. Slow down. It's okay, it's easy. Come on. No, I was too slow on it. I'll go open the next one. Here we go. There's not much up here, but it's better than nothing. See what I mean? I mean, even just floating around. Oh, I thought I missed that one. The slowdown actually helped me there, believe it or not. We wanna sink some ships. They say loose lips sink ships, but I mean, realistically, I sink ships. And take out giant sections of underwater. More spikes. We gotta avoid all of these. And then find our little dragon friend. Dragon boy. Who we have to shoot in the back of the head repeatedly. No! Oh god, that was so close. So you can shoot him in the head or in the tail. And you can even stand on his back to get a perfect lined up shot at him. Now that he's dead and out of the way, we get a reward. A heart container. Oh my god! Are you fucking serious?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Unfucking believable. I jumped too early and hit my head off the ceiling.
What? What? What?
Oh. Oh my god. I was dashing, I jumped too early, I hit my head on the ceiling. And I fell into the spikes. I just feel like this is appropriate again.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's so true, Paul. That's so true. And you know what's gonna make it? You know what's gonna make it worse? That's gonna be my only death this run. I can tell. Actually, you know what? I can't remember if it still gives me the pickup or not. I'm gonna have to go down and do it again just to be safe. I can't believe that. I'm so devastated. I'm my own worst enemy. All I can say is, sweet Clyde, laugh derisively at me, please. Unbelievable. What did I do to deserve this? I'm a nice guy. Like, look what I could just destroy it when I really want to. Okay, I did get the keep. Now, jump safely. There we go. Get out safely without falling on all these spikes. Now you're just trying to jinx me, Lily. Come on. Was that one devastatingly soul-crushing death not enough for you? Oh, look who's back with a vengeance. And it's not the spikes. Although I'm sure if they could come back with a vengeance, they would. And down he goes. I'm sure it was funny to you guys, but it was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I can't remember what he's weak against, so we're gonna try everything. Let's see. Storm Eagle is weak against that. You know, I think it might be this. I was just so on autopilot that... Yeah, it is. It's actually this. It doesn't have any major effect on him, but you can tell from the sound it makes when it hits him and how much damage it does. I'm trying not to tank this guy, but I really hate fighting him. Get our own victory fanfare time. I can't believe that happened. So we get ourselves a homing torpedo, which we can use, which will come in handy. I know I'm my own. You could argue I'm my own worst enemy. Now I don't even care if I die anymore now, because it's ruined. It's ruined. What? I didn't even see him there. I was too busy looking at the guy up top. Now, for anyone curious, there's a reason why we're coming back here. And that reason is right here. Notice there's a water line this time because we finished a water level. Now let me do it. There we go. Now this can actually be a bit tricky. I might die here too, believe it or not. Just because this bit is kind of hard to make an almost pixel perfect jump. So let's give it a shot anyway. At this point, I don't even care if I die anymore. Okay, I made it. That's all that matters. So we made the jump. Now let's go back. Getting back is probably even harder. See how close I had to go to the bottom? That's why it's harder. Okay. So we got our secret on that level. And excuse me, I didn't run into it. I banged my head off the ceiling from jumping too early and fell into it. Not that there's a major difference, but I feel like my pride deserves that much. Okay, what do we need next? We have almost everything. We'll do Boomer Coanger, because we're going to need his upgrade to get some extra stuff that we've already skipped. For some reason, based on this guy's name and the fact that he throws boomerangs, I always consider him Australian. It's the Steve Irwin bot. No, that was too early. Oh, and I hate these guys. Those little red things on the wall. They're basically the bane of my existence. At one point during this game, you're going to see me just tank the ever-living shit out of a million of them. Dodge the tripwires. Frickin' lasers. Whoops. That's what happens when you get hit by one of them. What's really cool about the Mega Man, these new Legacy collections, is that they make the games far more accessible to everyone. Because Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3, if you want to buy on actual Super Nintendo, or any platform for that matter, they're very expensive. Now you can get things like the Virtual Console and all that, well, if you have like a Wii U or 3DS or something, because Nintendo going to Nintendo. With the Switch anyway. But I mean, I think I paid like €30 for both collections altogether, which is very good for all 8 of these games. And the fact that you don't need to worry about emulation or anything like that. You just literally pop in a collection, you're good to go. I still can't believe that ludicrous debt. Ludicrous is the only word I can think that accurately describes it. Ludicrous might not even be enough to word how insane that was. Now, unfortunately, not even my beast mode skills can get that without the proper thing. I don't think you can even get that without the required tool, upgrade, weapon, power, whatever you want to call it. It's just, the jump looks so... It actually just looks impossible. So I'm assuming you can't. But what do I know? I'm a guy who dies playing Mega Man X, so... I mean, what do I know? More health, yes please. Now, luckily, we do have this guy's weakness. Well, that brings me some comfort and some solace, really. The fact that everyone else enjoyed my soul-crushing defeat and my soul-crushing failure, at least there was some value to it. Of course, this guy's ridiculously easy with everything. With every upgrade we need. Now, if I remember correctly, if I have everything counted out properly, we need 3 more upgrades before we can do our super secret. Oh, we have a cutscene. That's right, cutscenes in Super Nintendo, guys. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against humans. Of course, Zero's still the man. So back to our first level, Chill Penguin. Because now we have some super secret extra bonuses. Okay, now I'm just getting hit by everything. Why am I doing this? I haven't given up already. I mean, I should have after I died. No, it doesn't work that way. We're going to pull it back. We're still filling up our tanks as well, which is a good thing. Whenever we have full health and we pick up one of the energy things, like right here, you can. It still sounds like it's gonna. Here, it still sounds like it's filling up the energy tank, and when it actually fills one up, it sounds a little bit different. It has an extra little ping. I always hate these guys because whenever they actually hit you, they have like a little laughing face going on, which is not cool. Oh, missed my jump. Now, is it fire? Yes, it's fire. So we have our bonus for here. Oh, I should say one thing actually. Technically, this is, well, was originally supposed to be a no-death run. We died once. There will be a couple more deaths. I don't count them because you have to do them to get the 100% secret, so I don't count those ones. You'll see now in a minute when we get there. I'm just trying to think of what other level we need now. Oh, that's right. We need Boomer Kawanga again. There's, I believe it's 3 deaths involved with the secret. So that doesn't really count because you have to do those for 100% run. And don't worry, Green. You'll see what I mean when I actually do them. They're completely obvious. I mean, I'll point them out in advance, but even if I didn't, you'd know that they're the secret ones just by looking at them. Your old college roommate has great taste in games, is what I'll say to that. The first 3 Mega Man X games are some of the finest platforming games ever made. The PlayStation era stuff wasn't as good. It was still serviceable, but it wasn't as good. And then you had the full-on proper 3D stuff, which was just arse. That's basically why I stopped playing Mega Man. Because those games were not good. It's like everyone loves... As I know it's a PlayStation 1 game and it's not exactly the same. But I think it's Mega Man Legends. It's not a very good game. I don't know why everyone loves it. I know that's blasphemy to say, but... I mean, I remember playing it and wondering what all the hubbub was about. But I will say this, it's been a million years, so I could be misremembering. Who knows, maybe I'll play it someday again on here. Now, we want Boomer Kawanger's power. Here we go, pick up our item, bring it back to us. Oh, I just noticed we got an achievement there as well. Something to do with hearts, so that's all our heart tanks out of the way. And notice that this level is now in complete ruins from earlier. And there's no sparks coming at us because the electric is gone. All the power is randomly turning on and off because, well, everything is ruined. We bring this back to us as well. Now we're not going to quit the level just yet. We need to do something first. We're going to play a little bit further through the level because we want to fully restore. Now, I should say this. It's kind of a point of contention. There seems to be no 100% completely agreed method to the requirements of the secret. Of the super secret, I should say. So we're gonna do what's... Oh no! Oh! Oh my god, that was so close. I thought I actually died. I threw my head back in, like, almost disbelief. And then I noticed I just managed to land on the edge. Also, this boss is another perfect example. He's affected by the lack of power. He can't charge up. He can't shoot. He just requires... Ah, there's the slowdown I was talking about earlier. He can't charge because there's no electricity, so he can't shoot his beam at us. Or should I say, what beam? Oh no, he's bouncing on me. And yes, green, that was complete clutch, wasn't it? You gotta be real careful. But that's where my elite Mega Man skills come in. You know, when I'm not bouncing my head off ceilings and killing myself that way. And then when I forget to press jump. Oh, so like I was saying, because there's no 100% complete agreed way on unlocking the secret, the general consensus is to have every weapon, every bonus weapon we have here, fully charged, 4 fully charged sub-tanks, and 9 extra lives, which we have, except for the sub-tanks. That's why I'm still going through this level, because I want to fully charge them up. We've already made our pixel perfect jump. Now, you're supposed to get that with the boomerang, but like we did earlier, we went beast mode and just did that and got straight up and got it, because, you know, why not? Damn it. You see what happens though? Look at the entire level. There's no power because we ruined it earlier. Well, I say we ruined it earlier, but we ruined it on a different plane of existence. And now the power comes back right at the end of the level. Oh, it's all about the wall jump skills. pixel perfect jumps for the win. Years of practice. Years of practice. Okay. I should be able to do this from here. You gotta be real careful with those fast ones. Now, we're gonna do this ever so differently. Because I need to kill as many enemies as possible to get as much health as possible. And you'll see the special unique bat as well. He's right up here. There he is. The only model of him in the game. And he always drops an extra life. Except for the fact that we have max lives now, so. What we still need to do is max out our final tank before we get to the end of the level. It could potentially be like an upgraded remix of a Mega Man 3 song. Oh no! I didn't mean to fall in front of him. It's okay, we can still do it the old school way. And there's our final tank. Notice the sound was just a little bit different. So let's take a quick stock here. Everything is full. 4 tanks, 9 lives. Now we just need to get to the end of the level without losing any of this stuff, or at least getting it back, which we can do. And even though it'll be super obvious when I'm gonna do the super secret, I'll point it out anyway. I kind of pointed it out earlier, but we're gonna need to do it again. Oh, let's see if this jump scares the shit out of me again. No, I got it that time. Whoops. That's not good. Hopefully he'll drop me some health. Or something else will drop me some health. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, that's not good. I'm gonna need someone to drop me some health. I basically need to get the health before I get onto this little cart. Not lose more. I need to get it back. Okay, there we go. Now, let's do some fun stuff. Oh my god, I got hit during all of that. Are you serious? Well, hopefully it still counts. Let's take down all these guys. Oh, good, there's health up here too. So, if it's not super obvious, this is what we're going to do for the secret. No, that wasn't a failed jump. That's actually what you're supposed to do. It'll make sense now in a minute. Don't worry. Don't ask me how they figured this out, or whatever it is, but don't ask me why they put it in like this, why they figured it out, or who figured it out, or how they figured it out. But you'll see. We're almost there. We're almost at super secret time. Okay, let's do it again. Remember, not a failed jump. It's actually what's supposed to happen. might need to do it once more, or it might work this time. And trust me, you'll know it when when you see it. So you won't even need to ask if it worked or whatever it is. These are the deaths I was saying that don't count because they're for the 100% run secret. So okay, one more time. Let's go. Jump all the way down. Now it should be this time. It's usually 3 times to do it. So this one should have the secret here. Let's take this guy out as usual. See, like I said, there's no complete 100% proof version of it, so we all have to kind of just go from our crazy fan discoveries. And there is our secret. And look who Dr. Light is dressed as. If you can't figure it out, I'll tell you now in a second. I give you a special present. Now, enter the capsule, please. That's right, we can now throw Hadokens. And yes, to throw a Hadoken. And yes, that's right, Green, he was dressed as Ryu. And that's why we can throw Hadokens. Now the beast thing about Hadokens, yeah, don't forget this, Capcom do make this as well. And Capcom do make Street Fighter. So that's why. And the really cool thing about the Hadoken is it has positives and negatives. One, to do the Hadoken, you have to do a quarter circle towards and press fire, just like you would to do a Hadoken in Street Fighter. It's the same exact move. The beast thing about it is it kills any enemy in the game, including bosses, in one hit. And the only problem is you can only do it at full health. So if you get hit before landing it, you're doomed. It absolutely 100% is not a ROM hack. Don't worry. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. It is, the Hadoken is beast. It kills, like I said, everything. It kills all bosses in one hit. If you can land it on them, which can be the tricky part. Or, of course, if you don't have full health when you get to them. Oh, you know, I should have used the Hadoken on him. What was I thinking? Now this bit's actually tricky. Oh, I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! Fuck!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
God damn it. That's 2. I remembered Hadoken on him this time though, and it completely destroyed him. Two deaths! 2 deaths! God damn it, I'm my own worst enemy today. Unbelievable. I did say that this bit was a little bit tricky. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I'm fine. Just panicking a little bit, but it's fine. I feel like I'm messing my jumps up here. Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh my god! Oh!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
God damn it! I'm. Why do you do this to me? I need a second. I have to take a drink here because I'm losing my calm. I'm losing my cool and composure. I need 1 second. Okay. We're gonna shake it off. We're gonna get everything. And we're gonna do it just like we're supposed to. Hadokens and all. Oh, you know what? I can land a Hadoken from there. Okay, we got it this time. Don't worry. See? I told you, I got my calm, my composure, everything is back. We are kicking all sorts of ass. That's how it's supposed to be when I play Mega Man. Well, see, Lily, now I'm curious to see what side you're betting on. Even though it's too late, but still. Who we got here? Remember this guy? Stay back, X. I'll take him out. There's some fighting going on in the other room. Has Zero taken him out? Has Zero been struck down? Zero's been captured. X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier's more than a match for his ancient weapons. Oh, little does he know. Now, yes, I did hit him with a Hadoken, but he didn't die. There's a reason for that, so don't worry about it, guys. This is exactly why this guy is all over me. It's kind of supposed to happen. I just fight back because that's why there's no walls in this area. He's got me. He's got me right where he wants me. Zero says not today. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. Got the charge. Don't do it, Zero. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now. And I'm back with a vengeance. Broke out of containment, got my full health back. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. And one hit kill with a Hadoken. And of course, cool guys don't look at explosions, so I'm looking the other way. Unfortunately, green he did. X, I've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. Duke, that was my beast mode Hadoken. Move over Ryu. Mega Man is the real savior of Street Fighter. You gotta be very careful here because of those springs in the ground. They really bounce you where you don't want to go. Actually, earlier on, when I mentioned that I was gonna tank a crap load of those red wall guys, it's actually here that I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. We're gonna use the super secret power of the upgraded blaster. Also, I should mention that even though we did get the blaster very, very early, if you don't get it early and you don't actually get it before any of this, Zero gives you his upgraded blaster, or X-Buster I should call it. But this one here, Zero gives you this upgrade. Now, unfortunately, guys, I am going to need to grind here for a second. It's not going to be the most fun thing in the world, but I just need to max out my health. We're about to go into a boss fight. I need a Hadoken. You know what? Fuck it. We're going in. I'm not killing you guys with that. We have all these weaknesses sorted out anyway. A Hadoken would be nicer, but I mean, who needs a Hadoken when we can just do this? Granted, it's not a one-hit kill, but I told you, Green. This is it. This is what we're talking about. Top level, pro level gameplay from Mega Man. Oh, whoa. I pressed the wrong button. What is this? No, I don't want to go do any of that. I don't need no rookie hunter mode. This part is actually... It's not hard, but this part is annoying. Because there's so many enemies. And we want to try keep as much... we want to max out our health. Damn it, so close to it. Oh, good. Perfect. This is what we need. Now, let's see if we can blast this boss with our favorite. This one is tricky to land it on because you have to dodge and then do it very quickly. Here, accidents happen, Lily. Come on. Accidents happen. Damn it, that was the perfect setup to actually do it, but... It's like I say, you do have to be very fast to hit it on this guy. And there goes my Hadoken skills. Never mind. Oh, that would have been the perfect chance to do it. I can still get this guy, though. I really do dislike this one. He's not really a hard boss. He's just very frustrating because of his pattern and whatnot. And of course, he gets faster and faster the more health he loses. No way, no way, no, Green, you can't. That's completely wrong. Spiders are not cool. I absolutely hate them. I freak out at the sight of even the smallest one. Damn, it's too slow. Oh, he's got one thing of health left. Got him with a regular buster shot. Had to cancel. Had to wait for it. Nied. You're an absolute madman, Green, is all I can say. You are insane in the membrane. I don't know how you can do that. Right, on to level 2 of Sigma's Fortress. We still have plenty to go in here, including lots of scary jumps. Which means plenty of opportunities for me to mess up and die. I do want to point out, though, that every death in this run, in this failed no-death run, I'm sure you guys have noticed, wasn't an actual enemy death. It was me falling to my death. I mean, if that's any consolation, clearly the skills exist to do something. Oh, I got the dash jump skills to pay the bills, don't worry. Come on. What? Oh, he... okay. Hadoken! Mistakes were made, Lily, it's true. The key point I was trying to do with this entire run, though, wasn't actually the no-death run. The big point I wanted to do was the 100%, including the Hadoken. If I could do the no-death run, that would have been perfect. I've never done a no-death run of this game. The best I've done is, I think, a 1-death run, which is when I streamed it on the Super Nintendo Classic. Oh, you can... okay, you can get up here. Fair enough, let's do this the hard way. He tried to get in. I got him before he could get in, though. Damn it. Drop some health. No. No. I'm gonna have to just farm health here for 1 second. Pretty much one drop should give me full health anyway, so if they drop anything, we're good. If. Seems like a really big if right now. Okay, you know what? Forget it. There's always next time, Lily. There's always next time. And this stinger is his weakness, so he's gonna be dead in no time. Just like that. Wiped him straight off the map. Unfortunately, I didn't have full health, so I couldn't Hadouken him. Next boss, though. full charge to get by this guy. Oh no, his weapon blocked it. Oh, this one's going to be a nightmare to get full health before we get to the boss. Because it's going to involve all these green guys with the shields. Oh no, it's not. It's just going to be everyone else. Okay. Perfect. Now, who have we got in here? So you're a Sting Chameleon? Oh, I can't Hadoken this boss. Gotta be real careful here. He's got 3 different attacks based on the color of his eyes. And he also has the little thing that bounces around in the middle. And to go extra with that, look at the bottom. Look at the floor in the middle. Spikes. Everyone's favorite. I shouldn't actually be standing here. I should be on the other side. Just so we get space to dodge. Should have had space to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. No eyes, so he's just going to start spamming this over and over again until we break it. Keep jumping into it. Lovely. Oh my god, this is actually really close. That was almost sketchy. I completely agree, fellow teenagers. By the way, welcome. And I completely agree. He's promised to play it. So if he stands up as a man of his word, then that's going to be a whole other story. But we'll make him do it. I really love the music on this level. It reminds me of Spy Hunter. At least the start of it does. Oh my god, are you serious? I hit myself off that. Let's respawn that turtle. He didn't respawn! Game! Why? Why do you hate me? Well, this isn't going well. Great start when I get hit off the first enemy and, you know, can't do anything there. But it doesn't matter. We can wipe this guy out easy. There goes his armor. Hit him with his weakness. Even when he's spinning. Poor guy. Oh, the Chill Penguin level. We've gone through that twice, so unfortunately you're out of luck. To be honest, I think I'd be very hard pressed to give an exact favorite level, musically at least anyway, in this game. I can tell you what my favorite song in the entire game is, but it's not a level. It's actually Zero's team. And I can't even. There we go. Couldn't even jump. So close. I need to go back down and get some more health. Now it's Hadoken time. Yeah, it's another boss run, Duke. We have to fight every boss again. Every one of the 8 bosses again, that is. Don't jump up. Don't jump up straight away. He dodged my Hadoken right at the start. You dirtbag. Well, luckily, we're just gonna beat the crap out of him with his weakness. Which keeps knocking him down. So it doesn't matter. Oh, you're really missing out, teenagers. The reason I'm playing this is because the Legacy Collection's released today. So it's the perfect time to do it. Maybe you should buy them, hint, hint. Nice one, full health. Now, hopefully we can nail another Hadoken here on Spark Mandrill. So let's see if we can do this. No! What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Hadoken! I was never a huge fan of the Game Boy Advance games. I always thought they felt off. Oh, well, if you have the GameCube and PS2 one, then yeah, you don't need to buy this. Unfortunately, I don't actually have that one. They had the GameCube copy of it in... It was an imported GameCube copy fairly I think it was the GameCube copy fairly recently in a store here, but it was really expensive. Well, it was really expensive for what it is. So I didn't bother picking it up. Later, Lily. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Oh no! I thought he was jumping up to do his other attack. God damn it. Where is my... I'm just all over the place trying to get the weapon. I'm probably just gonna tank this lad. Yeah, I want to say it was something like 50 or 60 euro here when I saw it a little while back. So I thought at the time it was a little bit much. Yeah, the network transmission series, I absolutely love them. I think it's the first 5 or 6 of them on, well, across Game Boy Color, and not Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance and DS. Once they started splitting the games in half, though, I started getting a little bit bored with them. Now, there's 2 or 3 ways to get this. I think this is one of them. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. Get our super secret on. Now, we haven't actually fought Flame Mammoth with his weakness. So now we have it. If done correctly, it hits him twice with a single shot. I'm just kind of tanking through these because they're very easy. Will I be streaming all the X games, Paul? Probably, to be honest. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm only going to be playing Mega Man X1 tonight. I still have a bunch of other real-life stuff to do that I kind of put off. I originally wasn't going to stream tonight, but then, because I thought the X Collection was out on Friday, but it's actually out today, so. It's the Charles Manson Doom car. Oh no, no, that's bad. So when I did find that this was like accidentally out today, naturally I had to play it. Okay, I'm not trusting that, so let's get back on here. I can't get on a wall here. Everybody gets... it's not just Capcom that resell games these days. It's basically everyone. I mean, we live in the remaster era. Come on, I can't get anywhere near these walls. I mean, I shouldn't complain. Some collections and remasters and whatnot are definitely worth it. I mean, what was this? I think it was 30 euro, maybe 31.50 or something like that for both X collections, which is obviously 8 games. And you know yourself, as another game collector, the Mega Man X games, especially the early ones, are very expensive. There's actually a place, now that you mention it, there's actually a place here that has a Mega Man 7 cartridge for sale. It's 145 euro though, so I'm not buying it. And yeah, X1, 2 and 3 and Mega Man 7 are very expensive. I have to grind here for a little bit, guys, because this is a very hard part and I just want to get that energy tank I just used back. It'll only take a second. You see how much health these guys are dropping. There we go. It's full. We're back. We're ready to go. As you can tell, you need to be an adept wall jumper to get anywhere in this game. You know, I know... Oh, hang on a second. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I'll be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. And I can't remember if it's called Mega Man Football or Mega Man Soccer here. God damn it! I automatically fucked up and lost my Hadoken. Okay, this dog is annoying me now. No, no, no. I'm gonna get hit. I'm actually doing really bad at this fight. The proper goal is to take little or preferably no damage from this guy whatsoever. But I'm not doing that because I'm messing it all up apparently. It's the same with Mega Man Legends, by the way. That's a fairly popular and expensive game. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. He's got a lightsaber. Sigma's lightsaber. Now, this fight is really annoying because it lasts so long. It's easy, but it just lasts so long. Oh, I'm in trouble. And he does so much damage if he hits you. There's not even really a point in charging your shot up, because it all does the same damage to him. And I always kind of mistime my jumps. Oh, it's been a while since he's done that. Come on, Sigma, jump. I did it again. I should have jumped off the wall on the opposite side. I know I'm ignoring chat for a minute, guys. I gotta do this. And again. Yeah, counted it properly that time. One more hit. Oh, the whole misadventures of trombone thing. Now, here we are, the true final last boss. The hardest thing in the entire fucking game. Oh my god, that was so much damage, I forgot. Son of a bitch. That's our first skill-based death. And now, unfortunately, I have to grind for a minute. Because I need as much energy tanks as possible. You saw how much damage that did. And that's with the 50% damage reduction bonus from the armor. Why, you're gonna give me the F? I get the F, wow. Okay, good, good. That's only the one tank, so we can already go up. Okay, now that I remember, dog is gonna jump, no Hadoken yet. Oh, I know. Grinding. The thing about it is, grinding yourself is fine, and being used to it and all is fine. But doing it on stream with people watching it's obviously not going to be the most fun thing for your viewers. So I try to keep it to a minimum. Right, dog is going to jump. Oh, did you see that? I was in the motion for the Hadoken, and he fucking countered it. X had his hands back, ready in the Hadoken. Dog said no. He's absolutely all over me here. I'm taking far too much damage on this. No, I had the hands back, but he didn't actually get the Hadoken out, and he hit me before it. No, I have to remember to... I was about to say I have to remember to count these out properly, and right away as I say that, I take a hit and not do it properly. Now, looking at my health, I should be able to take one hit from the big boss. final Sigma. Should is the key word. I don't know if I want to trust it though. Come on, just keep jumping from the same place every time. As long as he doesn't move to a different spot on the ground and then jump from somewhere else, he's actually easy. Now here's the real part. This is the actual difficult part. One thing I do find it's a little bit stupid about this boss is when his eyes flash based on whatever move he's going to do, you can never tell what it's going to be until it's basically happening. And then I go the wrong way. And then I miss my jump. I miss my dash. And he's not sending the hands down for me at all. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. This is actually going really poorly. Notice how little damage that even a fully charged blast hits him with. Literally does 1 damage to him. Fucking hell. Oh, I almost dashed right into that. Come on, are you serious? Send them down. I mean, the reason why this fight is... Oh, that was so close. The reason why this fight is so hard is you basically have to practice all the proper, like, Mega Man X quality platforming and dodging and whatnot that you can learn the entire game. And one mistake, one hit is so expensive. Shit. Oh my god, that's so... This is killing me here. He usually does 1 or 2 eye moves, like a fire breath or his like orbs, and then sends a hand down. But this time he's going really ham. Oh shit! Oh, that was my own fault. I was too busy dodging off to one side that I was trying to look to what was coming from above me. The lightning from one of the hands. Jesus, that was so close. Send a hand for me. Ah, I didn't think that would get me. Thought I was safely tucked away in a corner. Ah, I jumped into the head. And whenever he's doing fire breath, I prefer to be on the opposite side. I prefer to be on the side it's going away from. Shit! I'm in serious trouble. I'm down to this. I have to do this on my final health bar. I have to basically do half his health on my final health bar. Sorry if I get quiet for a second. There's going to be some serious concentration here. And all the hands faking me out. Fuck. Fuck again. That right hand faked me out for a second. Again. Done! Fuck yeah! That's all that matters, baby. That's all that matters. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. There's the epic scene. Very similar to what you see in the NES Mega Man games with Dr. Wily's castle and all that. Well, teenagers, that just means you're going to have to go back and do it. Make sure you did it properly. I'm going to let this scroll a little bit before I start reading it all. Because it scrolls so slowly. Will I do movie voice? I'll do movie voice. The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause, and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? That really wrecks my throat. I'll let it scroll up a little bit more before we go on. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answers. My movie voice is terrible, by the way. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. We don't mention that game in here, fellow teenagers. That game does not exist to me. And you can never be too old. You can never be too old. You can always practice, practice, practice. All you need to do is get back into the funk. Let me give you a perfect example for that. Because I hadn't played a 2D platformer in so long, when the NES Mini came out in, I think it was like, what, 2016? Not the SNES Mini, but the NES Mini. Because I hadn't played 2D platformers in so long, I was absolutely terrible at them. And I used to be some guy who could as you can see, finished Mega Man X, and some guy who could finish the entirety of like Super Mario World with almost my eyes closed, Mario 3 with my eyes closed, things like that. But I was so bad at them because I hadn't played them in years. And I did really poorly at them when I was playing them on the NES Mini. So I grinded, and I played so many different 2D platformers over and over and over and over. And as you can see, I got my groove back. Well, all you need to do is just swap out the games that you practice. I mean, I know the feeling. I had the times where I was masters at 2D side-scrolling games like Mega Man X and Super Mario World and stuff like that. And then I moved on to mastering stuff like Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 and Silent Hill and that kind of stuff. And it would progress further as time went by. And eventually you just need to revisit the classics, but you have to revisit the classics. Nice tradition you have, playing Mario 1, 2, 3 and World. And all four of them. Back to 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 back. Like Drake. I still don't fully get that reference, but here we go. We had all our cast. And you as Mega Man X. Mega Man Q, of course. Oh, the warps are completely legal. They were put in the game. They're not glitches or exploits. The warps are acceptable and fine and all that good stuff. I mean, that's why they're there. I know we could do it fully and play it all fully and all, but I'm sure if you want to do all 4 games, you're going to need to use warp whistles and use the top of level pipe tricks and all that stuff. But it's acceptable. It's acceptable. Oh yeah, as a kid, that's a whole other story. It's 100% as a kid. You want to be able to do it all. You don't want to just finish the game. You want to get through the entirety of the whole thing. Master everything. Play Mario World until it completely changes the entirety of the level, world, color. That's how you know you've done it. Thanks for playing, presented by Capcom. But it's not over yet. Because any second now, game. No way, they didn't remove it, did they? Hang on. Oh my god, I think they might have removed it. How long will you keep fighting? Okay, they haven't removed it. It's still here. You've won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon. I thought they removed the little outro thing here, the post-credits scene. I don't remember it taking that long to actually happen. I was pressing buttons and everything as well. Meme, you know, pressing buttons, I'm pressing buttons. But yeah, I was pressing stuff and nothing was happening. But then it's here and yeah, that's it. And I think that's actually it. It doesn't go back to the main menu as far as I know. And just hangs there. So let me see. Finish the current game, return to the main menu. Well, we don't need to save anything because we just did it 100%. Game completion reward. A new wallpaper has been unlocked. Set your wallpaper via the in-game options menu. Is that this one? No, it's not. Oh, it must have been the side bar wallpaper. Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay. What's Hunter medals? I haven't gone into any of this. Oh, these are the achievements by the looks of it. In the heart of battle, learn the Hadoken in Mega Man X. I love how you look at the pose he's got. It's the Ryu pose where he's looking away and all that. Pretty devastating in pink. Use the Spiral Crush Buster to defeat a boss in Mega Man X. Oh, so that's what that was. Gimp My Ride. Destroy an enemy ride armor in Mega Man X. In Buster We Trust. Defeat any of the 8 Maverick bosses in Mega Man X. Just Plain Dillo. Knock off Armored Armadillo's armor in Mega Man X. We did. First Armor. Obtain all 4 armor upgrades in Mega Man X. We did, obviously. Never Hearts to be careful. Obtained all heart tanks and max out X's energy gauge in Mega Man X. It's over. Defeat Wolf Sigma in Mega Man X. And how long will he keep fighting? Complete Mega Man X. Cannot be earned in Rookie Hunter mode. Feel like we missed some stuff, did we? Cut off... Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't have the... Oh, you know, I should have done that in... I didn't realize it was an achievement, so I didn't try to do it the second time we fought him towards the boss rush. And received Zero's arm part in Mega Man X. Obviously, we couldn't do that because we got the Buster upgrade beforehand. And that looks like it. Yeah, that looks like it for all the Mega Man X1 stuff. Yeah, it is. Well, like I said, I'm not going to do Mega Man X2 tonight, or X3 or X4. I want to break them into individual parts so I can basically, as cheesy as that sounds, so I can just have like a playlist for if someone wants to see Mega Man X1, boom, it's all there in one stream archive. Mega Man X2, boom, same thing. Although, in all fairness, X2 will take me a lot longer than X1. X3 will also take me a lot longer than X1, and so will X4. I've completely mastered X1, as you can tell, but X2, 3, and 4... X2 and 3 I'm still fairly up on. X4... So I'm pretty much going into X4 almost completely cold at this point because it's been so long. I mean, 2 and 3 are still going to be kind of rough to get into, but that's it. Anyway, that's going to be it for our Mega Man X stream. I want to thank everyone for joining me in the stream chat tonight, being badasses as always, because you guys make this what it is. Without you guys, I'm sitting here playing games. Good stuff within itself, but hey, I play it to share it with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do, or at least even a fraction as much as I do, and you guys make it what it is. So, thanks again so much everyone for joining me here. Peace out. I'll see you in whatever comes next, be it stream, be it a stream of a different game, Mega Man X2, video, whatever it is. I'll see everyone later. And lastly, as usual, thank you guys so much for joining me. Peace.